I am here to bring the lower ninth ward back, something that they want to take away from us. And we fought hard to stay here.
When I first started coming to New Orleans to volunteer, I was just stunned by how little work was being done in the lower ninth ward while the rest of the city was recovering.
And when talking to MA and she wanted to help, that was the beginning of a new era for the lower ninth ward.
My name is M.A. Sheehan, and I am the director of the Housethe9 program, which is part of the Lower Ninth Ward Homeownership Association. People who grew up here stayed here and raised their own families here. It was a place where, everybody would just run around the corner to their grandmother's house, to their cousin's house. Families just lived all within a few blocks of each other. And that's one of the big losses, that the families are still scattered.
People was calling the city that was still displaced, asking them, when could they come back home? Well, that administration at that time was telling them, well, you can't, because we're not opening back up the lower ninth ward. Nobody is going back to the lower ninth ward on the north side.
In the first few years, first of all, they closed the bridges and wouldn't let people into the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And then after that, they had National Guard troops standing there keeping people out of the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And then after that, they literally turned off the water in the neighborhood for the sake of improving water service elsewhere. And in those years, those were the years when lots of volunteers were flocking to the city to gut houses and prepare them for the rebuilding process. And the Lower Ninth Ward completely missed out on that. When the state created its Road Home program, which was supposed to help homeowners get home, they used a formula that was based on the market value of your house. And so if you lived in a working class African American neighborhood where the median income for a household was $24,000, your house didn't have a whole lot of market value, and you got a grant that was too small to rebuild or repair your house. And that is why people aren't home. We discovered that there was still money left in the Road Home program that had not been used for homeowners. And we spent 2 years advocating with the state of Louisiana to release that money. And these are the last funds that are going to be available to do that. And if we don't connect people with those funds now, they will have missed their last chance to get home.
To be totally honest with you, MA is Road Home, because she the one made it possible to write the plan to get the monies that is due to the homeowners. Here it is, 7.5, 8 years later, we have more houses, so people are coming back, and we have some parks back up. We're working on some schools. One of the things that I do promise myself is that I will not leave. I hope not to leave until we have a house on every lot in the lower ninth ward.
There are over 600 families who aren't home yet.
Today, I could get a phone call and they say, they told us we couldn't come back. And I'm saying that you can come back. But number one, you're a homeowner. This is your land. Come back and let us help you build it.